Alright guys, so welcome to a brand new video. So there's this website, as you can see, it's called ChatGPT open by OpenAI. So I want to see if this this AI can help us come up with a very effective strategy. Alright, so you can see here I'm trying to get this this 5k my Forex fund account just for you guys to test if this strategy can actually pass in my Forex fund account. So what I'll be doing now is asking this indicator to asking this AI to give me a strategy. Then we'll go to our Channelview and see if it's a profitable strategy. Then I'll be making a video next coming up using my Forex fund to trade this strategy. So the first thing first we want to do is we want to access this AI for the strategy. So I was saying, come up with a day trading Forex strategy, guys. So let's see what it's going to come up with. Developing a day trading strategy for Forex can be complex, blah blah blah. All right, so number one, define your goal. Or I need a strategy. Come on, I need a strategy. Or am I not asking the right question? So all right, so now this time I'll be more specific. So I'll say, okay, make an RSI and Fibonacci Forex day trading strategy. All right, so what I'm saying now is here's an example of a day trading strategy that incorporates the related strategy index and Fibonacci level. Number one, identify the trend. Use RSI to identify overbought and oversold. So guys, take note, we'll be using RSI to identify overbought and oversold. When RSI is above 70, the security is considered overbought. So when RSI is below 30, it's considered oversold. So when it's above, when it's below 30, we'll be looking for a buy. When it's above 70, we'll be looking for a sell. Look for a reversal pattern at key level Fibonacci line. All right, so we'll look. So now what this AI is saying is that we will look for on the chart that indicates area where the price is likely to support or resist. So look for candlesticks pattern like doji. All right, so we're looking for doji or hammer candlestick, but I prefer to go with doji. Okay, let's just say doji or hammer candlesticks. So at the Fibonacci level, we'll be looking at using doji or hammer candlesticks, which are signs of potential reversals. All right, so set your trade up. Here is 5 overbought and oversold security in the market. So what it's saying now is set up your trade. If you identify an overbought or oversold security and a potential reversal pattern at the key level, at the key Fibonacci level, you can set up a trade. So guys, take note, right? So you will have to identify overbought and oversold in the security. So what is it now? For example, if the currency pair is oversold and you see a hammer pattern, guys, listen. If the candles, if the currency pair is oversold and you see a hammer pattern at 38.2% Fibonacci level, you can consider entering a long position. Set your stop loss and take profit. All right, guys. So like, look at this. Let's go to our Tradingview chart and see if we can come up with a strategy using this this AI's prediction, like this AI's recommendation. All right, so let's go to Tradingview real quick. So for this example, we're using, okay, let me use Euro USD is the most popular pair to trade with. So real quick, let me add in some indicators. All right, so I want to add in an indicator called, like, obviously RSI. So let's search for an indicator called, so let's search for RSI, relative strength index. All right, so that's the RSI on our charts. All right, so what this indicator is saying is, for example, if the currency pair is oversold and you see a hammer pattern at 38.2% Fibonacci, so let's check it out. So for this example, I'll be using a lower time frame, probably like the 1 minute, 3 minutes, or the 5 minutes. So let's just use the 5 minutes for now. Let's see what's up. All right, guys, so one thing that this OpenAI didn't specify is how do we use this Fibonacci, like where do we plot our Fibonacci zone. So guys, just take note of this number 4, like this one it said here. But let me ask this AI another question. So how do I use Fibonacci to trade Forex? All right, let me ask. Let's see what it comes up with. So come on, guys, look at this. Look at what this AI is saying. So it can help you identify areas of resistance. All right, so let's see. There's one example it gave here. So what this is saying now is look at the chart and determine whether the currency pair is in an uptrend or downtrend or in a range bound. So let's say okay, high and low point. To draw the Fibonacci level, you need to identify the high and low point of the trend. This can be significant high and low, or they can be arbitrary points that you choose. So once you identify the high and low, you can use the Fibonacci tool to draw the levels on the chart. All right, so I get the point now. So I get the gist of what it's talking about. So let's just assume, guys, look at this, assuming that this is, let's use this based on the on my, let me add in my own knowledge this. All right, so let's say this is the, okay guys, look at this, this is London session here, this is London session. So this range, let's draw this London session from this point, the lowest candlestick here in London session, let's draw it all the way up to the highest point during London session. So this is how I would love to use the, the Fibonacci, at least based on my own preference. Guys, look, there's no right or wrong way to use the Fibonacci, just because some people say, oh, I'm using it wrongly. Guys, come on, backtest and see what works for you. But for me, based on how, when I used to trade the Fibonacci, this is how I trade Fibonacci. But I don't just blindly trade only Fibonacci. I add in so many confluences to make it more a more profitable strategy. So we draw our Fibonacci from the lowest points and to the highest points in during this London session. So what you want to do now is wait for price. Like the OpenAI is saying, the tool would automatically plot horizontal lines at 23, blah blah blah, 61.8, 100% level. Look for a reversal at the key level. This is the key Fibonacci level. As the price approach a key level, it may encounter resistance, blah blah blah. All right, so what do you suggest, guys? So what I'm saying now, you set your trade up, you can identify a potential reversal pattern at a key Fibonacci level. You can set up a trade. For example, if the currency pair is uptrend and you see a doji pattern, the same thing is said before. So we'll be taking note of this doji or hammer candlesticks or any candlestick pattern we can find at the 61.8% Fibonacci level. I think I prefer this one more. So at the 61.8 level, which is at this point, you can see this is the 61.8 level, this line here. So let me just draw that out like this. We're looking for a buy here. So what did they say? If you see a hammer candlestick, guys, this is a hammer candlestick. Let me zoom in a little bit. This is a hammer candlestick, this one. All right, so what else can you see here? We can see that price is literally at oversold below the 30 period RSI. So what does the AI say? Like the AI said that we should buy at 30 when price is below 30 RSI, and you can see that price is in this green box I marked for that 61.8 zone, and you can obviously see a hammer candlestick here. So what does this imply? We are looking to take a trade. But guys, for more confluence, like to add in like to get the best deal, like to get the best entry, I would not suggest you just blindly take a trade here. Because the AI is saying take a trade here, I would not suggest. But even if, like, looking at this, you can tell that this trade ended up being a winning trade. But what I would suggest is wait for another candlestick to confirm this this hammer candlestick, this reversal candlestick. So once I see this this strong bullish candlestick to the upside, I am definitely going to be looking to take a trade here based on the AI's recommendation. So I will just give it a little bit of breathing room so that my stop loss don't get triggered in easily. So yeah, I think this is gonna be the best alternative, like the best reason for entry. And you can see the price went 3.23 to 1. So let me see what the AI is saying about. So it's saying, remember to always use risk management techniques. Guys, I will always say this in my videos. Please remember to use proper risk management, set your stop loss and take profits, and never risk more than you can afford to lose. Guys, please go back test. All right, so it's even saying there it's also a good idea to test this strategy with a demo account. Please go back test with a demo account and do not use real money on the strategy like I'm just coming up with right now. So I'm trying to see if it can help us find a stop loss level. All right, so but if I will be honest, it's gonna say put your stop loss put your stop loss below key level. So this is a key level, below this hammer candlestick is a good key level to put your stop loss at, and giving it a little bit of a breathing room to breathe is also a good point. So guys, this is my honest review on this AI, and I'll be using this AI to I'll be using this strategy, guys. I'll be using this exact same strategy to trade using my Forex fund. All right, so as you can see here, I'm trying to get this this 5k my Forex fund account just for you guys to test if this strategy can actually pass in my MyForexFunds account. If it doesn't, well, too bad, we lost $49. But if it does, then yeah, it's so good, man. At least we get an extra $5K to trade with. All right, so guys, stay tuned for the next video that's going to be dropping after this video.